Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to go over how to add days to a date field in Power Query. So in this example here I've got an order date, and let's say I want to add another column to have a shipping date. That's, let's say 7 days in advance. So I can't just simply go through the transform option and use the standard option here to perform mathematical operations. I'm actually going to need to go through and create a formula here using a custom column. So I go to add column and hit custom column, and the formula is pretty straightforward because all I really need to do is just reference the field. So I'm going to call this shipping date, and for my formula you can just type in date, and then you'll see all the different formulas that pop up for date calculations. We've got add days, add months, add quarters, add weeks, add years. So a lot of different things you can do. So if I use add days and then open up the arguments, the first one is the date and time as any. So this is my order date. So as you can see, it needs to be in a date and time format. So if your date isn't in this format, you'll likely encounter an error. And then for the number of days that I want to add, let's say I just want to jump a week ahead. So I'm going to put 7 days here. Close that out. Hit OK. And now you can see now I've got October 29th. Here I add October 22nd. So it added that up correctly. So let's try this out with another function. And let's just call this shipping date 2. And for this one, what I'm going to do is just use one of the other date functions. So date.add weeks. And so same sort of thing. I'm going to select the order date. And if we're counting by weeks, just going to enter the value of 1. Close that out. And that should give me the exact same result, which it does. So whether you're adding manually by days and entering 7 days or entering 1 week, that's going to give you the same result. Now I can always edit my custom column by clicking on this gears icon, and let's say instead of adding weeks, I want to test around adding months. And actually the one thing you want to watch out for when you're adding setting up formulas in Power Query is occasionally when you select it from a drop down like that, you'll see it's duplicated date.add months. I already had date here, so you just want to delete that extra occurrence just so you don't get an error that way as well. So I'm going to select order date, and for the number of months, let's say 1 month. All right, close this out, and now it's got November 22nd here. Here I got October 22nd. So an easy way to jump ahead by weeks, months, years, whatever the case may be. Pretty simple formula for Power Query. Again, all you really need to do is go to the add column if you want to create a new column. And go to the add column, hit custom column, and then just typing in date is simple enough, and you'll see all the different calculations you can do. There's end of day, all these different ones. So it's fairly straightforward for adding days and that sort of stuff. You just have to feel comfortable enough to go in here and create that custom column and then pick the formula one. But other than that, the key thing is just to make sure that you've got your dates reading as date and time formats so that Excel and Power Query interprets it correctly. But other than that, that's how you can add days to your existing date in Power Query. Thanks for watching.